Not sure. It says we're connected, but I don't think. Oh, it says we're live. Hang on, let me just check. Yes, we're live. It worked. Oh my God, the miracles of technology. So, evening, everybody. I'm Jane. Obviously, you know me if you're on my Facebook page, and Kelly is my niece. We are streaming in from StreamYard. So, if you do want to post any comments, it would be great if you could let us know who you are. So, to do that, you should have somewhere on screen. But it doesn't say that. It normally comes up with if you want to click here, we know who's going to ask any questions. But I've got my mobile phone up, so if anyone has any questions, please do share, and I can let people know. Can let Kelly know, and then she can answer. So I probably did say Kelly is my niece, and you live in Lincoln, and she has a gym. And she also has a membership program, which is called Over to You, Kelly.
Hello. So I am Kelly, or Coach Kelly, as my online name goes. I have the Unicorn Barbell Club, which is the online groups that I'm setting up at the moment, and it's all about learning to believe in yourself. And I've been in the fitness industry now for 7 years, and the biggest thing that I've learned in the last 7 years is I can tell anybody how to reach their goals. I can say the words that you need me to say. I can give you the instructions that you need me to give you. But until you really understand yourself, and until you start believing in yourself and believe that you deserve to achieve the goals that you say that you want to achieve, we aren't going to get anywhere. So a lot of the work that I do now on my online coaching and my face-to-face coaching is about mindset to begin with. So it's about kind of understanding yourself. And to demonstrate that, I'm going to give you an example of something that I use all the time. And if there's anybody listening with tiny ears around you, you may want to cover them up, because we're going to talk about Santa Claus. So when you were younger, you believed in Santa, and you believed in the Tooth Fairy. And we believed wholeheartedly that there was this magical man that was coming to everybody in one night and bringing these incredible presents and bringing this joy and this magicalness, and it was all amazing. And even if we didn't have a chimney, we didn't doubt the fact that Santa was still going to come to our house and deliver our presents. When our teeth fell out, we didn't question how this tiny fairy was going to come to our house and pick up our teeth. We didn't question how they knew that our tooth had fell out. We didn't have to ring them. We didn't have to tell them. We just accepted that this magic happened. And we believed wholeheartedly that this in this magic of life. And we believed in ourselves to the point that when you were younger, do you remember trying to do a handstand and you'd throw yourself upside down doing a handstand, and you would fall on the floor and pick yourself back up again, and you do it again. And the next time you did it, even though it was 2 seconds later and you 100% weren't going to be able to do it again, you still believed that you would be able to do it. And we believed all we had to do was throw ourselves upside down, and eventually we would be able to do a handstand. And as you get older, we lose the belief in ourselves. We lose the magic within ourselves, and we lose that spark that enables us to do stuff. And I understand that we have to pass on the secrets of Santa, because otherwise that magic doesn't continue. And I understand that we have to let go of the Tooth Fairy at some point, because our teeth stop falling out. But why do we have to stop believing in ourselves? And this is the point that I try to make to so many people, that say, for example, it's not even to do with fitness and reaching your fitness goals or your weight loss goals. Think about anything in life. If you feel like you want to go for a promotion, but you look at the people that are above you in your job and you think, oh, but they've got a degree, or they've got a master's, or they've got more experience than I have. So you put yourself down. You already are telling yourself that you're not good enough for that job. But why? Because you absolutely are good enough for that job. If you want to do it, then you are good enough for it. But we fill ourselves with these limiting beliefs. We tell ourselves that we aren't good enough. We tell ourselves that we look at social media or Facebook and we see these amazing people that we perceive as amazing, and we see how they live their lives, and we believe that they're better than us. We believe that they've got something that we haven't got. But everybody is the same. We all have the same opportunities. We all have the same ability to be able to reach the goal that we want to achieve. And a lot of the work that I do is around that mindset process of understanding what your goals are. So something that always comes up as well is, if I said to you, what are your goals right now? Just have a think about what your goals might be.
My fitness goals or my any goals?
Your any goals.
Any goals, right? Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
And when you've thought of that, are you thinking of what you ultimately want to achieve, or what you believe you can achieve?
Ultimately, I want to achieve, but I don't actually believe I'm going to achieve it.
Okay. So already you're telling yourself that you're not going to achieve that goal. You've already got that thought in your head. You've got that limiting belief. Mm-hmm. Why don't you think you'll achieve it?
Because I don't know whether I've got the willpower? Because I've been carrying I will go to a fitness goal because I've been carrying the weight for so long. I just think, I know it's wrong, and I know that's probably part of the thing that's caused my diabetes. Probably a lot of the thing that's caused my diabetes. And that's not enough for me to sit there and go, yeah, do you know, I mean, I have changed my diet completely. So that's been hard. I am slowly losing weight because I've changed my diet. But yeah, no, I still don't believe. Yeah, why don't I believe? Because I've been trying to do it for so long, but not really. It's all talk, no action.
Yep. So for that, the only reason that you haven't lost weight, I would say, is because you are getting in your own way. And it's about understanding why. So what you've already suggested, that you don't believe you're going to be able to do it. You've mentioned willpower, you've mentioned words. So there's something there that's telling you in the subconscious that you can't achieve that goal. And that is the only thing that's stopping you, because science will allow you to achieve that goal. If you are in a calorie deficit and you are active, you are going to lose weight. That's science. That's how it works.
Yeah.
So there's something in there that you need to explore to understand why you're not achieving that goal.
I know what it is. And it goes back to, remember what happened 16 years ago and where I went?
Yeah.
And it's the fear that maybe if I lose the weight, I'm going to go back to that old Jane. And
amazing.
That is the reason.
That's huge, Jane.
Yeah. I just need to get over the fact that I won't go back to that old Jane.
No.
If I lose the weight. So, I mean, you knew how skinny I was in those old days. I was awful.
Yeah. Very, very small. That's a huge realization to come to as well.
Yeah.
But these are the things. Go on.
No, go on, carry on.
These are the things that, like, it's not a small thing. Like, this is stuff that we've been telling ourselves for years. This is stuff that's in our head that we're limiting our own beliefs to. And it's not an easy process to go through. Like, people do find it quite emotional. They do find it quite hard to think about what they are actually saying to themselves and how much they're putting on themselves and how much they're beating themselves up. But to acknowledge, so for you, Jane, to acknowledge that actually there's a connection now between what you want to achieve ideally and how you feel about the past and not wanting to go back there, understanding that and acknowledging that, you can now make those steps forward to moving on from that, because you are amazing, you are strong, you've done all of this incredible stuff. Like, to acknowledge this and to understand, you've just said you're not going to go back there. Like, you're not going to go back there, but there's something there that's telling you that you are. So it's about acknowledging that and moving forward from that. And once you've done that, you're going to believe in yourself so much more.
Yeah, totally agree, 100%. And I think, you know, a lot of the things that we have in this, particularly as women, we do, you know, when you were saying going for that promotion, you know, men don't doubt themselves. Men don't have that imposter syndrome. You know, men don't sit there and think, I don't have those qualifications to do that job. And I'm not bashing men, by the way, but women, we're always going, oh, I haven't quite got the qualification. Everything has to be perfect for us, or we have to be perfect in order for us to go for that job or whatever. Yeah. And why is it? Why do women have that big imposter syndrome that hangs over us all?
No, it's mad, isn't it?
No. I don't know whether it's like social media. I don't know if it's the magazines, you know, where we're all trying to aspire to be like, you know, somebody that, let's be frank, has probably had more plastic surgery than anyone. So we're striving to be a plastic surgery person, I suppose.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think social media's got a lot to do with it. It's a lot of, we've lost touch of reality a little bit as to what is real, and everybody is out there on social media putting their best pictures on and putting their successes on, and that's all you see on a daily basis when you're on there. But actually people do fail every day, and it's okay to fail because that's part of life, and things do go wrong, and you do have a bad day, and you do have a bad week, and you do have a bad month, and that's life.
It was interesting you touched on Father Christmas. Who do you think told me that Father, out of the two sisters, who do you think told me Father Christmas wasn't true?
Oh, I don't know. Carol?
Carol, she burst all of my bubbles when I was younger. She probably did the Tooth Fairy as well. She definitely told me about Santa Claus. But yeah, probably the Tooth Fairy too. She was close to that one. I hope you're not watching, Carol.
Does she know that she burst your bubble?
No, I don't think so. No. So, you know, when you work with somebody either face to face or online, and you said that that's the first thing you sort of work on is mindset. How do you do that? Is that like one-to-one counselling or?
Yeah, so I do. There's two ways. Because I've got like an elite program where I work with somebody very intensely, or there's kind of more of a laid back approach. Both of them kind of are a lot to do with journaling. So I get people to kind of journal every day how they're feeling. And it always comes down to the point of like, yes, we will discuss stuff, but it's more of a self journey. So somebody is going to journal how they're feeling every day, and they have to come to that realization themselves. Because also what I found over the years is if I said to somebody, I need you to fill this form in, and I need you to tell me how you feel about this and how you feel about that, they will write it for me because they know that I'm going to read it. So part of the process is that privacy of, right, you've got a pen, you've got paper, write down everything rubbish that you're telling yourself about yourself in your head. Like, write down everything that you really believe about yourself and why you're not understanding your goals. And then that gives somebody the opportunity to open the door without worrying about judgments or what somebody's going to think of them, and that's where somebody's going to be most honest about themselves. So I allow that to happen, and that's the process of workbooks and different things like that. In my membership group, we do a lot of like Facebook lives and intention setting, goal setting, and we're about to come up to doing kind of a 6-week program. But it's all about somebody understanding themselves first, and then I'll then come in and talk to them about it. Because until you actually have those thought processes within yourself, you're never, ever, ever going to understand it yourself.
I was doing a live last night before, I can't remember. And I did, what percentage of your thoughts do you think are negative? And
it's so high, isn't it?
And research shows 80% of our thoughts are negative. and 95% of our thoughts are recurring. And it's just like, I call that my shitty committee, the devil, or whatever. This is the angel. This is my imposter syndrome. Is on my left shoulder. It looks like it's my right. And my angel, not my angel, but I call it the angel, is on my right shoulder. So the shitty committee, the devil, FOMO, because that's, it's fear of missing out, isn't it? It's, I'm not good enough. It's all of that. And that's what we're telling ourselves all the time, that we're not good enough. And that's why we believe that we're not good enough.
Yeah, 100%. And like, I firmly believe, like, I've totally changed my mindset within the last year, and it is about taking control of it and understanding that you are 100% in control. And this is what I'm trying to show people, because every morning, for example, I will get up and I will tell myself how amazing I am, and I will tell myself that I'm going to have a great day, and I'll write my intentions for the day. And no, 50% of the time my intentions aren't going to come. There's the reality of the day, something gets in the way and it doesn't happen. But if you start the day off showing your gratitude, showing your intentions with that positivity, the likelihood is that your day is going to be better. And it's about trying to reset your mindset into believing that. And like, there's so much negativity thrown at us, and as we grow up, we lose confidence in ourselves, we lose confidence in our bodies, we lose confidence in our everything, in our mind, in our thought processes, in our ability to get promotion, everything. We just lose confidence. But essentially, we are in control of that. We're in control of building our own confidence back up again, because we can tell ourselves how we feel, and thoughts really do become things. So if you tell yourself that you can't lose weight, you're not going to be able to lose weight. If you tell yourself that this time in 6 months' time, you're going to feel amazing about yourself because you're badass and you can do anything and you are 100% going to lose weight, then you're going to do it. And if you really believe it, you're going to do it, because
So
you're telling yourself.
My plan for the wedding, Daisy's wedding last year, was to lose the weight so that I could go into any dress shop, because obviously I can't at the moment, go into any dress shop and try on anything and it'll look amazing. Well, that didn't happen. So what happened was I went into a shop, I tried on a dress. It didn't show the largeness of me, so I bought it. So therefore, I lost the incentive to lose the weight, which was ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. There we go. So, I mean, I have seen a real difference in your mindset, especially over the last couple of months as well. Because, I mean, you've gone for a bit of a rough ride as well. So, yeah, I've definitely seen a big shift. But what I wanted to talk to you about tonight was your fantastic offer. So tell us all about Project K Believe.
So I've set up Project K Believe. It launched on the 1st of March, and that's my membership group online now on Facebook. And it is going to be an incredible group. I mean, it already is. The community that's being built is amazing. But it's basically going to kind of give you a bit of everything. So we do check-ins every week, do Facebook Lives. I'm going live after this in the group. We go through everything kind of to do with nutrition, fitness, there's workouts. We do recipe shares. So there's going to be loads of recipes in there every week. And Jane has done meditation. We do meditation once a month. And lots of different things coming in. We've got professional talkers coming in to speak about things like menopause and the effects that has on us losing weight, and mindset, mental health, everything else. So it's going to be kind of a holistic approach. I also do kind of building up to the monthly group. I've done challenge groups and my 6-week reset group, which is the kind of intensive online group. That's now all going to be within my membership group. So just to put it into context, my 6-week group, which is going to be launched on the 1st of May, so people will be going into that group. They will be paying £179 to be in that group for 6 weeks. But to be as a member, just a continuous member, at the minute until the 31st of March, you can get into my group for £9 a month. And that will be forever. That price will not go up. And then from the 1st of April, that will be going up to £19 and then eventually £29 a month.
Okay. So let me get clear in my head. So you've got the other group, which is your intensive group.
Yeah.
Will we get stuff that's in the intensive group or not?
Sorry, say that again.
So you've got your intensive group that you said was £179, and then you said that's being fed into, I might have misheard you, that's being fed into your Project K Believe?
Yeah.
As well.
So those people, so the intensive 6-week people will be, so the monthly group will go through that process. You're going to get exactly the same support, exactly the same content as the people that are paying that extra.
Mm-hmm.
But you're only paying at the minute, the £9 a month if you go in now. And then obviously after the 6 weeks, then they'll be booted out unless they want to stay in. So you're getting the same support, that intensive support. Basically everything I offer online, you will be getting in my monthly group, because it will all be part of that.
I mean, you talked about the community, and they're definitely, I mean, I'm in the group obviously, but I'm not in there all the time. And definitely whenever you post, you get lots and lots of comments. So it is building up that nice community. And that was lovely. Before we were doing the steps and the water. I've definitely increased my water. I've not by what you asked, but I definitely increased my water. And my steps, I started off really well, and then I lost those steps as well. But I can blame that I was at hospital and then I was somewhere else on Monday. So this weekend we have friends, so I did walk quite a lot. But not been doing the steps. But I mean, has anyone had any sort of big shifts or even small shifts since that? Because when did you launch the membership?
1st of March.
1st of March. So what sort of results are people getting, mindset or fitness wise?
Mindset's been amazing. A lot of people are kind of understanding things. We've got a lot of people in the group who are struggling in different ways with either injury or mental health, and it's kind of giving them that focus. We've got a couple of people who have lost, I think one person's lost £9. We've not really touched on nutrition much. This week we've gone through calories and stuff. So that is literally just the basics of what I kind of try and promote with steps and water. They've lost quite a lot of weight. I think the feedback I've got so far from the group is just about having that supportive community, and having people to talk to about everyday issues that they have, and like to say, okay, yes, Kelly's saying that we should get these steps and we should get these water, but I haven't got them. And that's okay. Like, it's okay to do that, because life gets in the way, and it's to have that support from other people to say, it's okay, it's fine. Yeah, I've had a rubbish day as well. Like, it's absolutely fine. Tomorrow's going to be a better day.
I think people have been very open in their comments as well.
Yeah, massively, yeah.
So obviously, one thing they might not know about you, you are a published author, aren't you? You've got your own. How many is it? Just the one cookbook or two?
I've got one cookbook now. I've merged it.
Yeah, and it's called. Where can they get it if they want the cookbook?
So it's on Amazon. The Hungry Human. That's got all the recipes in it. On my website, there is the Diaries of a Hungry Human, which is a journal-style workbook which takes you through all the kind of different parts of nutrition. So it's more of a kind of educational workbook to take you through, and that's on my website.
Okay. So I will be sharing the link later of how people can join your membership. So remember, it's £9 at the moment. It goes up at midnight on the 30th. Is it midnight on the 31st?
Yeah.
It goes up to £19 a month.
19.
And then it will be going up eventually to £29.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Anything else that you would like to add about the group, the membership?
Just to say that anybody listening who does feel like they lack self-confidence, or they aren't happy, or they feel like they want more, like, just know that you absolutely 100% deserve that, and you can get it. And we are all put on this earth to live a happy life. We are supposed to have an abundance of happiness and everything else, and you deserve that. So if you feel like you don't have much confidence, know that you can, and know that there are things out there to help you, my group being one of them.
100% agree with that one. So I don't think we've got any comments. I just think Facebook's on a bit of a lag tonight. So, and the insights aren't coming up. So I hope I haven't missed anyone's comments, but Facebook can't let me see them. So thank you very much for your time this evening, Kelly.
Thank you for having me on.
That's okay. And I hope lots of people join your membership.
Thank you.
All right then. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Can't end the broadcast because my mouse won't work. My cat's broke something on my new mouse yesterday. Wow, this is good. You can see Zorro the cat, the dog down there. Oh, I'm going to say, Patrick, come and help me. Let's turn my mouse off. There we go. It's working. Good evening, everybody.